Hey there, peoples. Thought I'd show you the trailer I worked on here. I've got it all done, and I'm taking it to get inspected. Just a quick walk around for you. Well, let's just start at the front. Pretty standard trailer, except I use these nice things. A bit heavier duty wire, really heavy duty wire running through the trailer. Really like these. Doesn't wreck the wire there, so you're not replacing them every 2 years or a year. Standard 2,000 pound jack. This is for building onto, so it's basically a foundation. This is a street legal version, so it's got lights all around. I'll turn the lights on here so you can get a good look. There you go. And like I say, this is a rolling foundation. Got my lights on there. My wiring is, usually you don't see this sort of mess on a trailer, but it's generally what it looks like pretty much every trailer. You can go a little more high end with the wiring with the gray dual wire, which is kind of a pain to use, really, because you often have to switch back with your wires and stuff, and really you're just putting little sections of that gray stuff, and then you got to split it open anyway, so you may as well just run separate wires. If it's a trailer that's going to be on the road a lot, I would put loom on there, but this is a tiny house trailer. It'd probably only see the road 10 times in its entire life, so just being static like that, it's more than good enough for this trailer. I like to use the chrome lights on some of my trailers. They're really pretty. And getting back to this being a foundation, it has basically it's a flange all around. It's partially structural. I have a main structural keel through there. I don't know what you want to call it, but the tongue goes all the way back and adds structure. These angle irons are sitting on it, and they're spaced 2 feet apart, so that, if you want to build that way with 2-foot centers for your floor, you can. It's not really required, though. We got these outriggers that run underneath here, and that actually holds the bulk of the suspension forces. And then we have extra angle iron. This is all 1/4 inch 3x2 for the what do you call it, sill, for putting your walls on. Basically, you can build right on there directly, or you can build up off of that. You can do whatever you want to do. It's up to you. But we put holes every 2 feet, starting at 1 foot, so it can get between studs, ideally. You don't have to use them all, but there's one every 2 feet. I would imagine as long as you use probably 50-60% of them, that would be more than strong enough. And we got the nice black wheels. Still got sticker gunk on there. I'm going to try and get that off with some Varsol or something like that. I had them shipped, and UPS, of course, they put the stickers, 2 stickers. Well, the sticker for shipping with the barcode right on the rim. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And then the packing slip in the bag, which is even stickier, right on the rims. All 4. You could have just put it on one and put 4 together, or something like that. But no. I would imagine they do it just for a laugh, because they're like, oh, they're gonna suck. They're gonna think life sucks taking those stickers off those rims. And yeah, it was terrible. I had to use a heat gun to soften it all up, and then I used basically the back of a lighter to scrub it with the plastic so it wouldn't scratch the rim. So now I just got to get the crap off the rims. Got my center lights here. I do them different ways. Sometimes I'll put penny lights in the front and the back. This one, where it was a bit closer, I had to custom make these fenders. I had to remove about a foot, because these are only 13s. And so, those standard fenders, you got to shorten them up. So, shorten them up, and yeah, due to that reason, I don't really like the wire being right inside where rocks and stuff can wreck the wire. So if you put the center wire, and you could just run it down the brace for the fender, which we brace, so it makes it a lot more solid if you want to step on it, which I recommend you don't. You're just going to wreck these. Just keep your asses off them. Anyway, it's a, by the way, it's a dual 2000 axle. So could have went with just one 3500, I think, but this is what the customer wanted, so this is what the customer gets. It does allow it to be lower to the ground without having what do you call those axles? Drop axles. I just underslung the spring, and then a drop axle would only lower the trailer, another 3 inches barely. And then you get in a trailer that's so close to the ground that really, I don't know. I don't think it's just too low to the ground, in my opinion. I mean, this is on the back of a Prius and it's level, right? So that tells you it's low enough. It's just to my knee here. It's pretty low. And the customer requested that I scheme up some sort of step on the back here, but I think I'm going to wait till they build on it because I don't really know what they're going to do with their. If they're having like a raised floor, or they're just going to put plywood right on that and then build their walls off of that, because then if they do that, then basically that's the deck height. But I don't know. Maybe they're going to put 2x4s or whatever. So I really don't know how high to make an attachment for that. But I think it'd be pretty easy. I'll just make a flat bar thing that wraps around the bumper, because there is a gap there of a 1/2 inch. So I'll just make something that hooks on, comes down and out, that you could just bolt a heavy piece of wood, a big piece of 2x2, or not 2x2, but 2-inch thick rough lumber or something like that. And then if I bend it just right, actually, no, I don't think you'd be able to, because I'm thinking if you bent it just right, you could like just lift it off of there, but I don't know. Like I say, I'll have to think about it when it's done, but the customer doesn't live too far from me, so I think I could do that for them. Anyway, that's my tiny house trailer. Actually, it's not going to be a tiny house. It's going to be a sauna. And it's going to be a sauna from the front to probably there, be my guess. And then they're going to have like a little porch just for the look, I believe. So most of the weight will be centered about here somewhere. Should be fine for running. It's overkill anyway. But it looks good. Another trailer down.